Hi everyone. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. We've been sick, I've been sick, now my husband's getting it. So tonight for supper, I thought I would make something hearty and comforting, and I want to warn you all right now, this is not low calorie. It's not even close to it. So tonight for supper, I'm going to be making my creamy ham and potato soup. And I'll show you everything that goes into it. In here, I have a combination of 3 stalks of celery chopped, 3 carrots peeled and chopped. I have some onion. This is probably a medium to a large onion. You can use whatever kind of onion you have or you prefer. I have 4 peeled and diced potatoes. I have a little carrot left over because they didn't all fit. But I have some red bell pepper here chopped and some chopped ham left over from Christmas. And here I just have, let's see, 6 cubes of low sodium chicken bouillon with some hot water, about 6 cups, and 3 bay leaves in there, and they're just kind of hanging out. So to get this started, you want a big pan, like soup pot, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to add the chopped up ham in here. Some people would use pancetta or bacon. Well, I'm trying to utilize some of the leftover ham from Christmas. So, and that, to the ham, I'm going to add the onion. And I'm just going to let these go a little bit. I want that onion to soften a little bit with the olive oil and the ham. And I'm sorry I didn't get to a lot of your comments. I mean, I was so sick, there was a lot of times I was just in bed for a long time. As you can tell, I'm still a little hoarse. Coming up, there's going to be a book review. I'll explain that when I do that. I haven't finished the book yet. That's not something I ordinarily do, but I'm doing it for a friend that I've known for a long time. And later on tonight, I'll be showing you something that I made on my blog about a year ago, and I couldn't believe the feedback. It was just something that I kind of threw together because I had a craving. So, okay, enough about that. I'm going to add the carrots and the celery. And all these little dishes my daughter got me for Christmas for the sake of doing this and putting the little things in the things and, okay, whatever. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool and very thoughtful on her part. Okay, so what I'm basically going to do here, guys, is I'm just going to let all these vegetables soften up with the ham, and I will be back when everything's softened up. And no wonder it's not working for me. I had it on too low of a heat. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I feel completely out of the loop now. But I want to thank all my new subscribers. I don't stay MIA this long. If it wasn't for the fact that we got sick and all kinds of other craziness happened, believe me, I would have been doing videos every single day. So, like I said, I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, these vegetables, they've softened up a considerable amount. I had to add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil because those vegetables were just soaking up the liquids and stuff in there. So from here, we're going to add the 4 potatoes. Now, this recipe, once the potatoes are done, it goes really quick. You may or may not have to add more chicken bouillon. And I use chicken. If you prefer to use vegetable or any kind of other bouillon, feel free to do it. I prefer chicken because it's a lot milder than if I was to use, let's say, beef. I don't think beef would really go very well with this unless you were using beef in it. But chicken kind of has this universal flavor to it that basically it goes with anything, really. You don't have to use, I lost my train of thought. But basically, if you use chicken bouillon, it's pretty universal and pretty, you know, it goes with just about any flavor combination you want to use. So when we come back, I'll show you my little tips to make this creamy. And let me warn you guys, this is not low calorie. So if there are ways to make it low calorie, and I'll explain those to you when we get to that part. Hi guys, so I'm back, and we're back to the creamy ham and potato soup. So I fished out the bay leaves. I didn't have to add any more liquid. What you want to do is bring it to a boil and then bring it to a simmer, and by then the potatoes should be done. It takes about 20 minutes. So this is where I'm going to add my touch to it. Okay, here I have a cup of chopped baby spinach leaves, and I'm just going to add that in here. It's going to wilt very quickly, and this isn't traditionally in potato soups. However, I added it in here along with bell pepper for the vitamin C because we all seem to need it. I'm going to shut my heat off, and here I have, this is my secret ingredient, guys. This is probably not the healthiest. I have about 4 thin slices that I cut off a block of Velveeta, and I just kind of chopped it with my knife, and I'm going to add this slowly in here. Basically, it's going to give you a very creamy texture, and you're not going to know right offhand that it's cheese. It's just going to be something that, that's really good. This is a secret that most restaurants use for their creamy soups. So if you think you're getting soup that's going to be healthy and you get anything that's creamy oriented, they probably added a little cheese. So if you have an allergy or because of dietary needs, religious beliefs, whatever, you might want to forego the creamy. And now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. This, again, is not healthy. So and that's another creamy element. I'm going to add that right in there. And basically you just add it in there to get it creamy, and it's done, guys. You're ready to serve. So I am going to get my husband a little bowl full because I'm pretty sure he'll enjoy this. He always does when I make this. And let him have a taste. There. So, there's creamy ham and potato soup with leftover ham from Christmas. And I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. And until next time, live, laugh, and love. Here's my husband.
By the way, honey, thanks for the flu or whatever it is. I appreciate that.
Well, you know, it is the gift that keeps on giving.
Well, I'm telling you, the vicious circle has started. Anyway, I'd like to wish you all a very happy New Year as well, and hope Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, went well for you here last week. Anyway, before I take a bite of this, it's still a little hot. I want to tell you something that Heather let me in on this a little while ago. Over the holidays, I made a couple of pots of beans, red beans, and also some Mexican cornbread, stuff that I used to make when I lived by myself back home in Texas. And it turned out really well. Heather ate it, and she loved it. I mean, she's not a bean kind of person, but she loved the beans, and she loved the Mexican cornbread muffins I made as well. So look for that sometime in the near future. I could eat beans every day and cornbread. Bring it on, baby. Alright, now let's try this. I'm going to give me a little bit of everything.
Oh, you should tell them that in the cornbread you added corn from our garden.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did add some sweet corn that I had frozen. It came from our garden. Look at there. Get a little bit of everything, including the unhealthy stuff in there. Blow it cool. If you find a restaurant or someplace that serves this stuff that tastes this good, go there. But I bet you a nickel you won't find it. You'll only find it with Heather and her recipes. Till next time, y'all. Adios.